Today, we will be walking through the Trend Microvision 1 integration with Splunk SOAR. Now let's jump in on the Splunk SOAR. For us to be able to see the Trend Microvision 1 Splunk SOAR, kindly navigate to Ops and configure the Ops and look for Vision 1. Here on this application, you'll be able to see the supported actions, such as get alert details, where it will gonna display all the information about the specific alert. And you can update its status as well, such as from new to in progress. Also, we have the documentation that you can use as a reference and guideline on how to configure the Turn Microvision 1 on Splunk SOAR. Also, the commands that you can execute from the Splunk SOAR CLI, which includes the description and if they are required or optional. Now, before we start configuring the Trend Microvision 1 and Splunk SOAR, we'll be needing the API token and API URL. For us to be able to retrieve those information, we'll be needing the Trend Microvision 1. Now, let's jump into the Vision 1. Here, I pre-populated already the user role. You can go to user role and here I've created a Splunk SOAR role, which has the specific permissions that are documented that we will be needing for this integration. And as you can see, they are only partial. And since we don't need a master administrator here and just the least privilege access, we just created a custom role for this one. Once created, you'll be needing to create an API key for the Trend Microvision 1 on Splunk SOAR. Just navigate to API key and then just add key, and then just add the name that you want to use and associate the role that you've created for that and the expiration of the API key. I've created already the API key for this one named as Splunk SOAR. And once you have the API key, now let's get the API URL of the application. Kindly go to Workflow and Automation, Third-Party Integration, and go to Splunk SOAR. And here, just copy the endpoint URL and kindly save that one. Once you have those information, now let's go to the configuration part. To configure, we need to click the Configure New Asset. And here, under the asset info, you can put the asset name at your own discretion and the description as well. And for the tags, we can use different tags for your playbooks as well. Let's just use investigate and then alert settings. And on this alert settings, this is where we're gonna use the API URL that we've generated and gathered earlier. And in chest settings, you can use the labels such as the events and trend micro. The events label are the one coming from the workbench alerts. And for the polling interval, you can use either interval or scheduled. We can use the polling interval for the demo, and let's just use 1 minute. And for the approval settings, this is at your own discretion as well, based on your requirement. You can use the different roles and users here and access control. Once configured, you can be able to save and test the connectivity of the API token to make sure that everything that we've done have been configured properly. And once passed, you can be able to utilize now the Trend Microvision 1 on Splunk SOAR, and you should be able to see that under configured apps. Here, you will be able to see the configured Trend Microvision 1 on Splunk SOAR.